Hey guys, we're going to have Coach just say a few words, make an opening statement, and then we will open it for questions, but we're on a tight schedule here. He's meeting with the team at 5 o'clock, and no, unfortunately, you're not invited to be here for that. What? But we're going to probably shut it down around 4:50, so about 20 minutes, and then so we can get to that meeting, okay?
Okay, Darby, I've never seen this many press people come when there's not food being served or drink. But thanks a lot for coming. Really happy to be back. It's great opportunity, and I'm honored. And I'm going to do my best. We're going to have some fun, and I really think this is a good coaching staff. I've watched their practices before. I like the way I watched the Miners play this year, just about every game, or I streamed it and kept track of every game ever since I've left here. And you know, I play like we did against Army in the first half, and we'll have the stadium filled again. I'd really like to encourage all the fans out there too to this is the time. Back in the old days when we had typewriters in my typing class, there was a sentence that we had to type, and now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of the party. And you had to type that, and you were timed on it. Does anybody remember that? Poss remembers it. That's the way Poss looked like when he was in his high school. He was a junior in high school, same way. Hasn't changed. But now really is the time for everyone to help out and support us. So I just encourage all the fans to support this team. These guys have been tossed around. It's not easy to lose like we've lost. And not easy on anybody. Fans, support people, administration, coaches, players. It's tough. So, and I'm not a magician. I'm here to manage this, help manage this situation. I'm here to help. Period. I'm here to help, and you can help us a lot by supporting us and supporting these players. So, come on out Saturday night. You got a conference champion coming in here, returning Western Kentucky, and I honestly think that the offense is playing better, the defense is playing better, and I'll be there to help the players and help the coaches. That's my mission, and I'm not interviewing for any more than just this season, okay? So it's wonderful to be back in this position, in this office. I've never really left because I've been hanging out here over by the country club in my backyard all the time. And this suit right here I took to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, where I just came from the lake at Coeur d'Alene and didn't put it on all summer. My normal attire is t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, and a baseball hat. So, but I did dress up for you guys. Glad to see any of you didn't get the message or the memo, but you know, it's nice to see you anyway. So I'm looking forward to it. Really am. Really excited. Looking forward to them. Got a bunch of really great kids from what everybody tells me associated with the program says these players are really good people, and that's an awesome place to start. So come on out and see us, and let's get going, huh? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. And you know what? You know, winning, that's fun. Coach.
Since you mentioned watching my TV, and you told me back when you were coaching here first that you always watch the college football games as a coach when you were watching. What did you see?
I didn't watch these games as a coach. I watched them as a fan. I really did. I'm up at a lake in Idaho, close to Washington State. We're coming back in November, plan on coming back in November for the tail end of the season anyway. My life consists of Wednesday, my grandkids play junior high football. I go to the junior high game on Wednesday. Friday night, I go to the high school game. Saturday morning, I go to the Pop Warner game. Saturday morning, I go to the flag football game. My daughter's got 4 kids, 4 boys, and then I run up to the Washington State Cougar game and watch that. And wherever the Miners are playing, I watch that. I constantly text my friends that are here, ask them how the game's going. They're at it, you know, what's going on, and there's only, I think, 3 players on this team that I recruited or were in the recruitment that first recruiting class that Sean had. I think there's only 3. I think it's Jones, Metz, and Elmendorf. I think those are the only 3. And I'm sure I left somebody out now, and they're going to be mad at me. So, but right off the top of my head, that's you know, the Jones brothers. They had season tickets since they were sophomores here. We started on them early, and Sean came in and wrapped it up, and that was a pretty good package. Those 2 kids out of El Paso.
You said you're not interested in future job. So why do this?
I love this place. This place gave me a job when no one else did, you know, and opened their arms up and into this community. I mean, it was. It's not like this every place, guys. This place, these fans have been hanging in here. I don't know how many we have, 15,000 or whatever at the last game, but there's some schools that would love to have 15,000 come to a game, and but we want more than that, don't we? We want to get as many people as we can this Saturday. It's homecoming. Encourage all the former athletes to come. Do whatever you can. It's 6 o'clock game. That's a good time to have it, and then you get home halfway early when you're my age. And
what about working with the coaching staff? What do you do?
I think this is Sean's, and this could be questioned, but I think this is Sean's best coaching staff. I know just about everybody. I'm going to get out of the way. There's going to be a little price flare in there, but every now and then, and you probably know the ones that are the place that you look at. But I really respect the job that these coaches have done, and you know, we're just lacking one thing, and that's winning those games. And so some of these coaches I've known for a long time, and respect them.
What exactly, how is this going to be different than what you were doing in 2012?
I'll probably, well, I was more of a hands-on head coach, you know, with the offense and bugging the heck out of the. Brian Natkin was my offensive line coach, I think, our last year, and I was bugging the heck out of him, you know. So, and my sons were, you know, coordinators, and obviously you're bugging the heck out of your own son. So, I've got a son on the staff now here in Robert Kugler, so that'll be fun to work with Robert. But I'm probably not gonna do as much tinkering. They have recruited to a certain style of offense. They've recruited to a certain defense. I don't like to change things in the middle of the stream, but there'll be some things we do. And I've watched their practices. They know how to coach, and we got to inside every one of those kids is a winner. We got to reach down in there and pull that out of them. Inside every one of those players is a winner, and we got to reach down inside and pull them out. I'm sure thinking about it. Well, we got a lot of games left, so there's a lot more chances out there. It's a neat opportunity, to be honest with you. it's an opportunity. So they're not going to be, they're not going to be emotionally peaked to play us. I don't think the champion coming here. So we got a shot.
Would you do this for anybody other than Bob Stone?
Well, and Bob was very instrumental in getting me, and I didn't know hardly any sooner than you guys did. Really, it was a last minute thing, and this I probably wouldn't do it for any place else but UTEP. UTEP was awfully good to me when nobody else was, and this community was awfully embracing me and warm and I really felt at home here. So, and I'm living here. So, but Danny, do you look at those checks and stuff, like moving expenses and stuff? Are you in charge of that? I got to move all the way from Sunset to get here. Just kidding.
When did Bob give you a call, and I mean, what did you think when you saw his name pop up on caller ID?
Oh, no. Leave me alone. No, he called 5 minutes before he told the team, right, Bob? I mean, it was that afternoon, I guess. Yeah, right. But I think it was almost the biggest shock to Bob as it was anybody. So he moved fast. I got up at 4 o'clock and caught a plane out to be here with the team. And I did ask my wife, what am I doing up at 4 o'clock? I'm retired. It's usually like 8-ish, cup of coffee, and I didn't have to go to the bathroom, And usually that's why you're up at 4 o'clock if you're my age.
So just to clarify, for the most part, is this you more so providing leadership, and are you going to be not necessarily
Took the words right out of my mouth. Leadership and management and and help. And I'm excited. So it's going to be a fun, enthusiastic thing for me. I can't wait to meeting with the team today, and then meet with the seniors and meet with the coaches. And there's only a couple of coaches that I don't know on the staff. It's going to be really a lot of fun for me. But I think they're doing a good job. Everybody can do better. And if I don't think they're doing a good job, then I'm the head coach, and I'd tell them, do something different. But right now, I'm going to try to keep my mouth shut and back away and watch and observe what things are going. But you might see a play in there in the game Saturday night. Bet Price put that one in.
What are you going to tell the team? This is a team that's been a little bit outspoken on social media that they wanted it to be one of the in-house guys. How do you make sure that there's no divide in the locker room? How do you make sure that you?
Oh, I don't expect there to. I don't expect that to happen. I think that's great that they want their assistant coaches to be the head coach. That's called loyalty, and that's a great trait to have. So that's awesome. I don't, I'm not on the social media deals. So this young lady right here deserves it. She's been quietly.
Actually, he just took my question,
Oh, one of those, huh? Okay.
you needed to take this job without seeing the potential for change. So, what do you think you can change now that you're calling the shots?
You have that written down, that question? That was a good one. Can you read it again?
Yes. What can you change now that you're calling the shots?
Well, I don't think Bob would have hired me for this interim job if he thought I was going to come in and do a bunch of changing around and things. He's not the kind of, that's not the best thing to do, is change everything. They've recruited to this offense, they've recruited to this defense. I know the coaches know the schemes, and they're good schemes. I don't think I've seen Tom Mason miss a tackle this year. You know, or I know Natkin hasn't fumbled this year, has he? So you got to put the guys in the position, and you got to get them to make the plays.
What do you get paid?
Not sure yet. That was not a deciding factor. Not that I don't think, hey, a whole bunch. You want to campaign for me there?
Coach, if somebody would have told you early this offseason.
Oh, man, I would have never thought this was ever going to happen. And I'm thrilled that it did, and I'm really humbled that it did. Very lucky guy right now.
Coach, I can tell a team that's really like that it can get better.
It's going to get better. I believe it. And they're, from what I understand, and I'll observe and watch, but this is a really good group of young men to work with, and that's a great place to start. And all I want to be is 1-0. We just want to beat Western Kentucky. That's what we want to do. That's hard enough. Well, they'll just have to get to know me, I guess. How do I earn their trust? They'll just have to get to know me. And from what I understand, I can trust them pretty good.
What's going to be your message to them when you meet with them here in 10 minutes?
That will be what will be my message? My message will be private. Sorry, but that's you won't know my message, hopefully.
Coach, when you could come on Saturday and put that UTEP clothes on, walk to that tunnel under the lights, the headphones.
It'll be a great feeling when I walk out here Saturday evening. It's a great feeling right now, walking up here, seeing the support staff that's here, friends that are here, and family. It's a great feeling, really. I'm bursting inside. Probably don't look like it or act like it. You think maybe I've gained weight, but it's pride of being. That's what it is. It's filling out the suit, which is the only suit I have at the lake. It was this one, and never wore it one time. Last 2 years, it's the one sitting in that closet.
You have a closet full in town.
Yeah, I do have. Yeah, I have all my. Yeah, I have a lot of clothes here in town.
How did your wife feel when you said I would go back to UTEP?
She was encouraging. We live in a cabin on the lake up there, so it gets cold, and someone has to make sure that all the boats are in and the plumbing is drained so it doesn't freeze, and the dogs are fed and the grass is cut and everything else. So that part she's not really excited about. But my wife is so supportive. She supported me. A friend of ours dropped her a note and said, "You're the most supporting woman I've ever known," and she is. She's awesome, and she loves it here. And it's our home. You know, she got all kinds of friends here. So, and I'll just be doing a little bit more things with my time. Mm-hmm.
In practice, are you going to do something similar that you did in the past where you brought up the vehicle, clean the windshield wiper instead of clean the windshield instead of start with a new slate?
You giving my secrets away already? I don't know. I probably got a few new ones since then, but they definitely need that windshield cleaned right now, though, don't they? They don't have to worry about being 0-5. We're 0-0 right now. We're 0-0. We're starting over. We're starting over.
Coach, what do you tell the fans?
Come and see us, fans. That's what I'm saying. This is the time to support. We're down. This is your team. These are your kids. We got 30 kids from El Paso on this team. Come on out and watch them. Bring your friends. Former alums come. Former players come. Had all kinds of players that have called me that have played for me recently. My phone's been just red hot. By the way, I want to apologize those of you that called and didn't get any call back from me because I wasn't returning 915 calls. Just
I called you from a 303 number.
well, there goes that theory. Thanks. There's something we can do with that guy in the back there. Yeah. I love the unis. I love the unis. Seiko, I love the unis. Great. Love the Navy helmet.